Olá, tudo bem? Estou ajustando as configurações da live. Por favor, aguarde um momento. Ok, abrimos live. Estou configurando aqui a live, trocando nomezinho e tudo mais. E já iniciaremos o gameplay aqui. Ok, bora lá. Continuando, fugindo da prisão aqui.
It looks like a whole other group's in charge. Doesn't change things for us down here. Second item is carriers. Are you seeing plaguers come off the cart looking healthy? A few of them make it back up, and then we've got 10 times the mess.
Could be. Between killing weepers and finishing the barricade. How should I know? Am I supposed to kill everyone I ever see down here?
Just passing this on from the still
Pass it to the men on the plague wagons. It's their job to gut these bastards before they throw them down.
We've got another whale oil tank on its way. When the lights come on again, it'll be your job to spot any weakness.
Even if we get out of here, I'm worried.
Listen to that. Magnus is worried. Apart from dying in the muck in the flooded district, what's to worry about?
I'm saying even if we get out, we're just... Get back to our families.
I don't have a family, and if I did, I wouldn't care.
No one's keeping me here. I'll infect the whole city. Just get me out.
I heard Blake back in the stairwell talking about a plan. Sounds crazy. All of us here are too weak to do it.
If I hear that thing power down, I'm going.
Me too. I bet the family man here is right behind me.
What would it be like out there to live without fear again? To live like a person?
Get lost. Think that mask makes you safe?
No regent, no plague. I can barely even remember what that was like. I used to work the river. Eels Bend, flooded district, the whales too. I know the land.
3 days now. 3 days and all I
Only
feel
way
is
out is
hungry.
past
What
the
does
arc
that say?
pylon.
I don't know.
And your friends?
That we don't have
They could really help.
food?
I'm immune.
They're twice as good as I am. If the zapper goes down, they'll come.
I'll turn cartwheels on my way to the mass
They
grave.
won't rescue us
Don't
while
be
it's
bitter.
on?
You're not weeping.
They're good.
And the tall boys will probably kill me anyway.
They'll move and
And maybe I'll dedicate myself to finding a cure. I'll be like Sokolov.
Oh, cut the crap, will you? Once you're out, it will be out of sight, out of mind. Go throw yourself off a cliff.
To escape you? I just might. There's a man here by the name of Blake. Industrious chap. He's our best bet out of here. You could find him across the back hall. Never again, I swear. Once I'm free, they'll never do this.
I know you. I heard you've been all over town scaring the piss out of the higher-ups. You got quite a name. Too bad you're stuck down here with the rest of us. Listen, I've got friends coming to break me out of here in a couple of days. But we first need to take that arc pylon down. You'll find it in the courtyard just behind these buildings. You may want to take the stairs up, though. It'll give you a good vantage point. Pull the oil tank out and the pylon powers down. Don't take too long deciding. When they get the floodlights on, the tall boys are coming in to clear this place out. If you want my advice, head up these stairs. You'll get a bird's eye view of the problem. Might even see a solution. It's just one arc pylon. Should be easy for a man like you.
You gotta talk to Blake. He's my brother. He knows everything.
Ui, várias missões, parece complicado. Adorei.
Keep your distance, scum.
Que isso?
You think I'm some beggar woman? I'm a Brimsley. If I were at home, I'd have you thrown out.
Vamos ver os objetivos aqui.
Going to use that sword for something? Get us out, maybe?
Ain't seen nothing braver. And I worked the river for 15 years. Thanks for shutting that thing off. Stay quiet, and I'll get these people moving.
Just keep moving. This is it.
Fine. You helped us. But don't expect a pat on the head.
All right, listen up, ladies and gents. Now, like I said before, it may be another day before my old buddies can get here, but they got a boat big enough for the lot of us. Just sit tight. The thing you learn from being a smuggler, half of any job's waiting.
I may still end up a weeper, but at least I'll be a free drunk weeper.
You can wait with us, or fight your way through if that's what you want. From the looks of you, you might just make it. Before they set up the arc pylons, I had stashed some elixirs up here. Maybe you've already found them. At any rate, good luck up there.
With my rescue, the entire city might yet be saved. You are a boon to society.
wish I had a last swig of whiskey. You're the masked guy's been taking down all the lords and ladies. No way through this gate unless you got the sewer key. Only one place to get that key, and I wouldn't go there. Not for all the gold in Dunwall Tower. Not again. Maybe you could pull it off, though. Something attacked us in the distillery. It used the rats. I know it sounds crazy. And then it run back under the streets. So we come down here to kill it. Slackjaw leading the way. Went bad. I barely crawled out. Don't know what happened to Slackjaw. He had the sewer key, though. It was a fog, and then rats. Rats everywhere. Slackjaw chased them deeper into the sewers.
Acho que eu entendi a senha. Vamos ver. Vento, semente, gelo. Vento. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vento, gelo, semente, acho que é. Vento é 5. Acho que é vento, gelo. Acho que, não lembro, peraí. Vento, semente, gelo. Vento. Semente é 2. Gelo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gelo é 8. 5, 2, 8, será? É, sim, tava certo. Osso e dinheiro. Simbora, gente. Aí, não tô nem olhando os comentários, não sei se tem algum comentário. Nenhum comentário. Ok. Pelo menos não encontrei aqui. Ok. Simbora. Bicho estranho da porra. mais. Moedas, me dê moedas. Ai, tranquei. Give me some money. Ar, 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 ar. Não usamos granadas nem pistolas nessa run aqui, não. Corvo do bem. Vai esfarrapada de novo.
Boil off the nasty fat and sing and carve a pretty song on your bones.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch!
Não, vovó.
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate.
Don't kill me. Granny Rag, stop. Stop what you're doing. Can't we at least talk about it?
My knives gotta be nice and sharp to cut into your skeleton, Slackjaw. Nice and sharp. There's my love. Are you ready to help get Slackjaw's bones? Granny has some birthday gifts for you. I've been saving them up in case you ever came back to me. Not going to help Granny? Well, I'm disappointed. You better leave.
Mass man, fancy you showing up down here. Look at the pickle I'm in. Word is all over the street about your little secret, Corvo. You're the one that acts the Empress. Makes sense why you run around wearing that mask. Maybe you could help me out, since we're friends and all.
Have a change of heart, dearie. You should leave before I get angry.
Oh, quero que ninguém morra não.
Oh no! I'll kill you and cook you and eat your heart for
You can't kill her with a sword. Where are you?
Porra.
See? She's back.
I
She
won't
can't
go
be
away.
killed.
You can't kill me.
Come on! Let's get this guy! Open up your guts! Where are you? Die! Rex!
I know you're here.
not so easy to be rid of Granny Rag, is it?
Caralho, boss fight.
I know you're here.
O que tem que fazer pra conseguir derrotar ela?
Shield me, Ocean Fox! Shield me! That's the best you can do, dearie. Well, it's...
Alho, alho. O que eu faço com ela?
not so easy to be rid of Granny Rags,
Né?
is it?
Não é não.
Bones of the great Leviathan, protect me!
Caralho. O Zack Jones tá morto já. Aff. Não adianta, nem sei se como derrotar ela. Vamos ver o mapa primeiro.
I'm
Vamos
going
estudar
to
aqui.
boil off the nasty fat
Estudar o mapa.
and carve a pretty song.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I can make a rich!
Vamos ver. As interpretações de Dr. Hazian das esculturas de Pandícia são um cúmulo da ignorância. O tema fundamental não é renovação, e sim um sério aviso. A figura central não é um espírito benigno, claramente um monstro, uma joia, um tipo de fetiche, a chave da força sombria, quem sabe. As imagens deviam ser interpretadas da seguinte maneira. A figura heróica rouba a joia do monstro e lança um fogo inextinguível. Assim o monstro vira... Ah, acho que tá aqui a resposta, ó. A figura heróica rouba a joia do monstro e lança um fogo inextinguível. Assim o monstro vira mortal e o herói pode matá-lo, colocando fim ao ciclo do terror. Tem que roubar joia. Que joia? Tem um quadro aqui. Joia. Vamos falar que a gente vai ajudar ela.
There's my love. Are you ready to help get Slackjaw's bones? Granny has some birthday gifts for you. I've been saving them up in case you ever came back to me. Aren't you a gentleman helping Granny Rags with her stew? We'll eat well tonight, sweetheart. First thing, you'll have to put him to the knife. Don't want him crawling out of the pot now.
What you doing? Listen! Corvo, don't help her! Don't let her kill me! You can
You have
have
to
anything
gut
I
her
own.
first.
Corn, whiskey! I got a key to the sewerways! Whatever you want! Look around.
Ai, droga.
It's her. Destroy it with the furnace. Says in one of her books it's the only way to get rid of her forever. I know the cameo don't look like her.
I won't go away. You can't kill me. I...
Cadê o camafeu da vovó? Não, não é que... quero buscar uma fio da vovó. Acho que eu vou ter que dar um loading, hein. Uma fio da vovó. Pera aí, não dá loading. Carreguei tudo.
What you doing? Listen on me, Corvo. Don't help her. Don't let her kill me.
You
can
have to
anything
gut
I
him
own.
first.
Look around. There's a county officer.
That's the best you can do, dearie. Well, it's not. Come, my treasures. Come and feed. You think you're going to...
Massa, bem legal. Muito massa.
Wanna know something funny? When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time. Now ain't that funny?
I owe you. This won't even the score, but it's all I got left. Luck to you, Corvo.
Conspiradores da rua, isso daí. Well, well, well.
You find your way into such interesting places, Corvo. At the eye of the storm, raging between Granny Rags and this man who has lived his whole life with a cleaver in one hand and a bottle in the other. Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you? Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Dowd, the man who killed the Empress. You had him in the palm of your hand, and you let him walk away? You fascinate me.
Olha o tobogã, 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 tobogã. Tamo bem, tamo bem. Não, o cara que tava aqui já não está mais. Você foi.
They say the rats are dying off.
Sir, have you seen my husband? His name's Jake.
How did it pass me? All the others down with the sickness. I wouldn't come no closer. I ain't been feeling too well.
Leave
Got
me
anything to
be.
eat?
Somebody, please help!
Ué? Não sei o que aconteceu. Não longe, foi estranho. Ah, tá lá.
Sir, have you seen my husband? His name's Jake. He had on a blue shirt.
Se eu for aí, o bicho vai me atacar, moço. Não vou não.
Leave me be.
Vou jogar uma granadinha nesse bicho, peraí. Como não? Caralho, dá pra roubar a ostra. Que isso? Ih, acho que tá vivo ainda. Só quero ter um diálogo com os bichos.
Oh, please, no more.
Maybe tomorrow it'll all be better. Maybe I can go back home. Tomorrow.
I have to keep this position.
I wouldn't come no closer. I ain't been feeling too well.
Have you seen my wife? Dark hair, about this tall. Name was Sarah.
Não tem nada aqui. Não tem diálogo nenhum. Não vou matar esses bichos aqui não. Não sei se dá. Conta como vítimas. Vamos embora só.
Did they take him?
Yes, he's safe.
That's such good news. Our boy is safe.
He is. The boat
Tem
captain
uma
was
runa
decent.
ali.
Cousin was on board. We can lay low and meet them tomorrow. Leave with the next group.
All right, we can share this apple tonight. In a week, we'll be on Addie's farm in Warwick.
Aqui embora. Ah, o inimigo que eu matei deve ter sido a vovó, né? É. Ajudei os sobreviventes, recuperei as armas e ajudei o Slackjaw e a vovó a derrotar a vovó. Ok.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you, is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hit her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too. I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died. Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness. I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed. I can hide here for as long as it takes. Seems that no one is safe when a man is that close to a prize like the throne.
Said he was dead. Nice. He asked me, he's long gone. Mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
The criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on. Closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out.
What's so impressive about it?
Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burroughs, formerly the Lord Regent, has confessed to heinous crimes against the people of Dunwall. He shall be confined to the Coldridge prison until the proper authorities decide his sentence.
men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Big Piero Joplin's inside. Crack body, natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will. Someone there? I'll bet my commission is in that building with Piero Joplin. If so, arrest him. But I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this. Careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. Servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small-bore pistol. Looks like Corvo ran amok before he left.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is sealed.
Still walkers at all points.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire, and he has nowhere else to go.
Never thought he'd bother us again. I guess he holds a grudge.
Guards, to me!
Cagadinha, 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 cagadinha. Ah, não quero matar esse cara não. Queria só desacordar ele. E se eu jogo os caras desacordados, eles morrem.
Look at this mess. Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. With a mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this group. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
The criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on. Closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men without training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crying for the cover of the tall boys out back.
Like you were the other night.
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
Having a 10-year-old on the throne isn't gonna cure the plague.
High Overseer Martin says it will. He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are never gonna leave until we had a real Caldwell back. He says the outsider follows Corvo around.
There's some curse on this city, that's for sure. I'm still trying to forget working in the flooded district.
Don't remind me. Before we go, I'm gonna stash a few bottles of wine from the cellar. Take them out of here with us.
Just make sure Corvo's not hiding down there first. Maybe you're right about that guy. Still trying to penetrate the workshop. Think Piero Joplin's inside. Crack body, natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened. If so, arrest him. But I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this.
Yes, sir. Servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small-bore pistol. Corvo ran amok.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is sealed. Still walkers in all places. And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire, and he has nowhere else to go.
Never thought he'd bother
Droga, 2 guardas. Complica a vida.
Get up right now.
Corvo, lembra quando eu mencionei um desenho especial que eu estava fazendo pra você? É esse. Este. Eu não sei pra onde você foi, mas espero que quando você voltar, você veja o desenho e goste dele. Gostaria de levá-lo conosco para a Torre de Dunwall. Todo mundo está agindo estranho. Samuel estava sussurrando para Calista sobre um sinalizador que ela deveria usar para chamá-lo. Ele disse para ela trancar a porta que leva à minha antiga torre. Eu ouvi que o almirante disse aos outros que estamos indo embora essa noite para um lugar chamado Farol de King Sparrow, da ilha de King Sparrow. Espero que você volte antes disso. Nossa, quantos guardas. Corolho.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe.
Corvo, o Samuel é um herói, né? Barqueiro. Verdadeiro herói do jogo.
All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much, and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the Watch won't see him. The City Watch is everywhere out there. But I don't even care if they find me anymore. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you to Emily. One last trip, I expect. I had one job. Take care of Emily. I tried as best I could. Go after Emily. I'll be fine. I really can't believe they did this, but if they were willing to kill to get what they wanted, I guess they'd be willing to do anything. Havelock is a power-hungry bastard. I can't stand the thought of her in his dirty hands. He knew you wouldn't let him use her. I guess the Admiral had a change of heart. And maybe Martin helped him along. Pendleton just went with them. That coward.
Ok. Nossa, vai ter bastante trabalho pra fazer aqui. Sem dúvida. Vamos recapitular tudo. Tem que pegar as pistas do Havelock. Tenho que salvar Piero e Sokolov. Samuel depois. O Samuel é a última coisa que a gente vai fazer. É contatar ele. Vamos falar com o Piero.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which I might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you.
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit from prisons as you do. But it's forced me to work with another agent derived from...
The river crusts, yes. I'd guessed as much. But I think our approaches may reinforce each other. This is what we've been lacking thus far.
Well, I knew it was too good to be true. Seems that the conspiracy tried to use old Piero for their own gain and discard him. But they have erred and delivered to me an ally almost as brilliant as myself. Old Sokolov and I will hold up here until we can blast the ruffians outside and make for the Academy.
Vamos falar com os cientistas então.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, nearly rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best. Astonishing! The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious. Or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion? As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Vou pegar os planos do Havelock primeiro. Ah, eu fui descoberto.
Everything is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plucking.
Squad after what happened last night? Never doubt. What? Why is no one making rounds? Huh? Damn! Someone get over here!
Meu Deus, cara, tem guardas por tudo. Tá, pegamos as provas deles. Agora é só voltar lá pro Piero finalizar tudo.
I'll make what you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
Vamos lá, Piero. As melhorias, né? Capacidade de osso é bom. Tranquilizante. Aqui. Certa incendiária não. E melhora. Pistola, sei lá. Não vou usar, mas melhor aí. O que eu tenho que fazer exatamente? Tem que botar lá o... O que eu tenho que fazer? What the fuck? Leve um tanque de óleo de baleia do telhado da oficina. Ok.
even beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
Acho que não tem mais nada pra fazer aqui. Vamos usar uma visãozinha aqui pra ver se tem algo que eu deixei pra trás. Todo mundo desacordado, né? Vambora.
Now that you've eliminated the City Watch, I can find my way out of here. But there's no way I can help Emily the way you can. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you where you need to go. One last trip, I expect.
Bora, gente.
I can't go with you.
Não.
I'll be okay here.
Não fica.
Just go.
Não fica, não. Vamos junto. Vamos fugir pra outro lugar, baby. Fica aí, não. Ah, qual é, bicho? Não fiquei o jogo inteiro me contendo de matar as pessoas pra que morressem os NPCs depois. Porra. Era o final bom. Esse final merda, eu não saia matando todo mundo. Ué.
Thought I'd find you here. Never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do. Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Spectre. Ninguém me viu e não matei ninguém. Yeah! Aí sim. Primeira vez no jogo. Se eu tivesse pego as moedas, eu te teria feito fase quase impecável. Agora acredito ser a última fase, né? Ou quase lá. Os líderes da conspiração dos legalistas mudaram-se para um farol monumental, o último projeto militar liderado pelo falecido Lorde Regente. Eles estão prendendo Emily enquanto lutam para assegurar seu domínio sobre a cidade. Chegou a hora de você confrontá-los, decidir seu destino e determinar o futuro de Dunwall.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort and the gatehouse. And there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again. Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me. I knew you were sharp.
Isso é bom, Samuel.
But somehow you managed to get through all this mess without losing sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you.
Também te
The city's
respeito.
gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. Battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
Valeu, amigo. Então, gente, Com esta belíssima imagem, eu me despeço. Vamos salvar o jogo. Acho que hoje mesmo eu farei mais uma live para terminar esse jogo e irmos para a DLC. Então, para as DLCs, né? Então, obrigado por terem acompanhado. Por assistirem até aqui. Se é que alguém assistiu. E fiquem bem. Até a próxima. Tchau.